Initial thoughts on Like That, man. Yeah. Like I said, I was at work. I work nights, so I think it dropped like 12 a.m.
Uh-huh.
I listened to it and I was like, yeah, this is the moment. That was obvious.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't obvious to me at first.
Yeah.
Because I was already used to the subs before. But when I
Go
listened
ahead.
to it, it was like, oh, he didn't name drop, but we know who he's talking about.
Right.
And it's like, now Cole is involved in this. So I'm like, ooh, somebody might actually respond back now.
Yeah.
What got me, though, was the fact the song was playing in my house, and it wasn't for me. My wife got the plan. And now she's singing the lyrics, and I'm like, you don't even listen to Kendrick.
Right. I was just going to say, like, shout out Niecy. She don't even listen to Kendrick.
I was like, the heck?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
this is big. This is big.
Yeah. For me, it was like the end of the verse. Like, Mother F the Big Three, it's just Big Me. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, right? It's a direct, I don't want to say response, but it's like a callback.
Yeah.
All right. Cole said this on his song. Let me make this clear. Let me make this clear to y'all. But for me, it was like the Drake stuff at the end, was like, yeah, okay. For all your dogs getting buried, best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Because if you remember First Person Shooter, at the end of the video, Drake got the statue like MJ. And he doing the MJ dance and,
I'm going to stop you right there, man.
Yeah.
Being a guy from Gary, I didn't like these Michael Jackson slanders,
Gary.
And I'm like, can we leave that out of here? Because, Jackson fans be beefing with Prince fans, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother thing.
Hey, man, he won away from Michael, nigga. Beat it.
I get it, man. I get it. But at the same time, man, we could have left that out. You ain't got to do that. And they kept doing that. And anyway, we'll keep going. We'll keep going, bro.
I mean, I see it. I could see it,
Yeah.
But yeah, First Person Shooter was definitely I don't want to say, I mean, I'll say it, like Drake was shooting at Kendrick on that. He was.
Yeah.
Who do you think really started this? Like, forget all of the subliminals, forget the past 10 years.
Okay.
We just focusing on 2024. Who really kicked it off?
I think I would say it's Drake, but I don't think it's through songs. I think it's behind closed doors.
Yeah, you think it's like behind the scenes?
Yeah, because remember.
But if Drake is trying to get Kendrick on a song, and Kendrick is like, nigga, no. And Kendrick drops like that, or Future drops like that, and Kendrick is on it, going at Drake.
But remember,
ain't that Kendrick's kind of setting it off?
Nope. First person. Because remember, it goes. To me, it goes back even before that. Because it's ironic. We had actually talked about this when we was doing the podcast back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and remember Drake had brought J. Cole on stage, and it was like at that particular moment they was forming an alliance.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's weird. And they never mentioned Kendrick, and I'm like, so what's going on with that? And we was like, well, something must be brewing.
Mm-hmm.
A year or two later, we get the First Person Shooter, and now we got this.
Right. I think, honestly, it's mostly Drake. Actually, I know it's mostly Drake because remember on, I forget the name of it was a freestyle to a Drake song that Kendrick, or not Kendrick, but Cole did, where he was talking about like how he felt like people handed him the bronze medal.
Oh, yeah.
And he felt like Drake and Kendrick were over him and like how the people viewed it.
Drake is smart, bruh. He said, oh, my brethren, come Come here, bro. I got you, bro. Come here.
Yo, that's I
you
can
come
see
link
that.
up with me. I ain't gonna treat you like that. Don't forget that bum, man. I mean, y'all been cool for how long? Come on, bro.
He said,
y'all
"Yo,
ain't got no songs. He ain't putting you on. Come on, bro."
He said, my brother. Come get on this tour with me,
We
man.
can do the light skin domination, man. Come on, man. We got this tag team, man. I'll tell you.
Light skin domination. Biracial revolution out there.
Biracial revolution.
Yo, man, I could see that because Drake. Like I said, I really want to call this down the middle. I want to be fair, but when Kendrick calls this man a master manipulator,
yeah,
I could see that. I could see that, man, and how he moves. He, like we said, he's done this. Drake just has this ability, bro, to just interject himself into everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how do you keep doing this? Oh, you keep close watch on newer artists who coming up. You attach yourself to them in some way, and you're able to continue to stay relevant through maybe other people's artistic expression or sound, and you adopt that, and you continue to be, the number one guy. You're already great in yourself, right? We definitely, we didn't talk about a lot of the things that happened within, Drake's career or Kendrick's career. We didn't talk about Meek Mill, we didn't talk about Quentin Miller.
Right.
We didn't talk about all these things, but even without those things, we know Drake is great.
Yeah.
Like, there's no denying that. He's not just some, to
have the type of career
I don't want to say that fully, but
yeah,
he's not just some manufactured, even though it kind of
machine behind him, bro.
But that machine, boy, Drake got a
hey, man,
bro.
But
Drake got iRobot behind that nigga. Drake.
But nah, though, you ain't lying, cause it's like,
bro, that nigga RoboCop, bro.
Oh my god, dog.
Drake is a RoboCop. That nigga take a piece of everybody in this day. Like,
but you're not lying though, cause it's like, to stay on top, you gotta turn your opponents into friends.
Absolutely.
They're like, oh, I don't mind you being on top, as long as you eat, as long as I eat, we good.
Yeah, but he's smart, man.
But I stay at number one.
He's very strategic. That is a fact. Drake is extremely strategic, and he knows how to position himself to be number one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact. But like we was talking, like that, comes out, and it's much more direct this time.
Yep.
It's much more direct, and I didn't know what to expect. I knew Drake would have something to say, just didn't know how, right? Because it wasn't extremely direct. But we all knew that Kendrick he said it. He said he chose violence.
Yep.
And I believed him because, bro, listen, to go from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers talking about getting therapy, talking about, looking in the mirror and, getting help for the issues and the trauma that he got, and talking about I choose me and all this stuff, to go from that to
but that's the
nigga, I choose violence.
But that's the thing with Kendrick. He'll do all that and say like, and be like, I ain't made it to that point yet. I'm trying to get there. So I can easily revert back.
That's that
like,
Gemini stuff.
Like, don't get it twisted.
Hey. Yeah, Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still old school Gemini. That nigga's Gemini for real, bro.
Oh. Did Kanye do the remix on Yeah,
that was a sad attempt to interject himself into something that wasn't his business.
He was like Red. My grandma gave me that chain. Came in there for that last kick.
Yay!
Oh, Debo,
stay out of stuff, bro. Stay out of stuff. We didn't need that from you.
Oh man,
we're gonna talk about Kanye too, man. Like, we're gonna talk about his legacy and where does that sit at some point. But yeah, you know, we got like that, and then I believe, what was it, 21 days later? Because that we got to talk about that. We got to say that.
Yeah.
Because the way people was talking about Kendrick, we'll get to it. But Drake drops. I'm tripping. What was the name of it? Push-ups. My bad.
Yep.
He drops Push-ups 21 days later. How did you feel about Push-ups?
I think it was a good attempt. Because at that time it wasn't just it wasn't the one-on-ones, or at least Drake wanted to make sure that it didn't go into a one-on-one situation. It was more comfortable for him to be the whole 1 verse 20 thing. Yeah,
because we're not gonna break down like every single bit of this thing, right? Like, but yeah, everybody was coming at Drake at that time. Future. Right. Well, I want to talk about that too, because he didn't have the same amount of smoke for Future.
It's with Future, it was like he did, but he didn't have the same as for Kendrick, but it was like
it seemed like he didn't even really go at Future like that.
Yeah, like I don't gotta do too much. Like I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and then you're gonna let it stay.
Yeah. Well, boy, did he have smoke for the weekend?
Again, I told you.
Boy, oh boy, did he have smoke for Abel? Rick Ross,
another injection that we did not need.
I understood it.
It was funny.
At least from, what I was, what I seen, like, as far as, like, how did that start? Like, I understood it. But, yeah, I mean, it was fun. The Rick Ross thing was fun.
Yeah.
Rick Ross thing was fun. It was funny. White boy. You got a Chevy, white boy?
He said, you ain't got more money than me, white boy.
He said,
you probably your BBLs.
He said, you got a thong under your Dockers, white boy. Rick Ross is just hilarious, bro. He gonna meme you to death. The song is a meme.
Pretty much.
The cover art is a meme. He changed the cover art too. You seen it?
Yeah, I did.
It's like a cartoon now. But yeah, so yeah, we're not gonna touch on all of the things, but we just gonna focus mainly on Kendrick and Drake. But yeah, Push-ups to me, I ain't gonna lie. At first, okay, so I have to talk about how we got Push-ups.
Okay.
Actually, Push-ups came out Gladiator School. Volume 5. As soon as I pulled up, it was people there and they was like, "Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?" I'm like, "What?" They like, "Drake just dropped, but it might be AI though."
Oh yeah.
That was the thing. It actually didn't even drop.
Yeah, it leaked.
It leaked. And people were like, "Is this AI? Is this AI?" And I think that took a lot of the steam off the record a little bit.
Cause then he ended up changing the beat a little bit.
Right, because the initial one that leaked had like the Get Money sample in there.
Yep.
But the official version didn't.
Right.
I think the official version was better though. In my opinion, it was better.
I mean, I didn't really care on that. It was the same.
And then he kind of like shaved off a little bit at the end too. Yeah, because the elite version had a little more at the end. But I thought Push-ups once it became official.
Yeah,
I really thought Push-ups was good. I ain't gonna lie though, when people were saying some of the lyrics, I was like, that might be AI. I was like, yo, pants might rip, like splits. Like, I just thought that was like kind of like some Three Stooges type whimsical. Like,
yeah, he didn't.
How to you big stepping with a size 7 men? Like, you talking about nigga shoe size with Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's gonna work, Drake. Like, but then when I actually sat down and heard it and got the official version, I listened to it. I'm like, oh wait, it's kind of good.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the same one we got with the Metro Boomin this?
Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. That was probably the best part of the song, bro.
Okay.
I can imagine if Drake has. I don't even think he's performed any of these songs, but I can imagine what the crowd is gonna do when that part come up, boy. They gonna say that in unison. Metro, shut your ass up and make some drums. Like,
Man.
yeah, that was hilarious, man. But like, that's the thing. I do want to touch on like the whole 20v1.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, bro. And I mean, it already didn't happen, but Drake, bro, wasn't nobody caring about you versus them other niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that remind me of? It remind me of Tupac and Juice. Remember when he was at the locker with Q, and he was like, "I'm the nigga y'all need to be worried about." Bro, that's Kendrick, bro. That's who you need to be worried about. I felt like Drake took too much time focusing on Ross and he was talking about Ja Morant. Like, nigga, we don't care.
Yeah, I don't know how he called it straight in that, but
he was just going at everybody. I'm like, no.
But then again,
Yo,
it was a strategic move. If I go directly at one person, that's the main event. That's what we all want to see.
Yeah,
but I need to see if y'all serious. Let me go get everybody else out the way and then see if you actually respond, like to try to come at me. And if you do, then I'm gonna make it look like y'all tried to jump me.
all I gotta say is
I'm the GOAT in this situation, whether I win or lose.
I don't give up. I don't give up. I don't give up. I don't give up. I'm willing to die for this. Like, bro, you can't. And I think that was kind of our, and we gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Because we have a group chat, you know. Even though y'all didn't get a chance to get the full Rap Nerds experience,
right?
In the you know, the little I say interlude of the podcast.
Yeah.
We kept it going in the chat.
We did. Kept it going in the chat. Kept it going over the phone.
Yeah. It got serious.
It did get serious. But when Drake dropped Push Ups, I thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mind, right,
Uh-huh.
I'm saying what Drake did on Push Ups is beatable.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying. It's beatable. Like, you talking about, you know, him having this like 50-50 whatever contract with Chop. Like,
I was looking like
50-50 ain't bad. Like,
like, have you seen like normal contracts?
I mean, word around town is Drake was one of them with a 360.
Man,
I don't know. I mean, you signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to another nigga. Now that's bad luck.
And we seen how that turned out.
You see how that turns out, man. So I don't know. I don't know they business, but it just didn't seem like I felt like, okay, this is just to kind of like just get people's attention.
Yeah.
That's what I felt it was. I didn't feel like Drake thought that he was going to somehow pull out a W from that, right? It was just more so like, it was like kind of like the square up. Like Kendrick was squaring up on Like That, and Drake was squaring up on Push Up. All right, what's up there? Let's go. That's what it was to me. Right? But in my mind, I'm saying, listen, bro, that ain't enough for Kendrick.
Oh no, not at all.
Not at all. That's not enough. But this is where it gets interesting, like you said in the group chat. Because, you know, we're talking, and I'm like, listen, bro, if you think for 1 second that Kendrick is going to lose this battle, you tripping. And you were apprehensive.
So we getting ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
Because we didn't even have the scorecard going until somebody else made a response. I think at this point in time we was more oh no wait, because he ended up retracting that.
On push-ups? After push-ups we didn't get into this?
No, we waited till technically after Kendrick dropped. But leading up to this, it was like, okay, this is the first move from Drake.
Yeah.
The first official move.
Yeah.
The first official punch thrown. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a jab, but it was like, okay, let's see what Kendrick does.
Right.
We had already X'd out everybody else. We didn't care.
Yeah, no. We weren't thinking about nobody else.
So we was like, okay, the next song should be Kendrick.
Mm-hmm. Lo
and behold, Drake drops again.
Tailor made. How did you feel about Taylor Made?
I actually liked it, but solely off the creative. I thought using the AI was creative.
Yeah, it was creative.
I know that's taboo now, and all that. Like I understand it, but to be the first to ever do something like that in a situation like this, I thought it was creative.
Yeah, it definitely was creative, but it was whack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. It was creative, but it was whack at the same time. Listen, bro. It's Tupac. It's Snoop. One of these individuals is no longer with us, and another one is actually alive.
Yeah.
I get what he was trying to do.
Yeah,
to me, I don't even count Taylor Made in this.
Yeah, we have to strict it.
It's like out of here because for a couple of reasons. One, it wasn't really any like super shots thrown at Kendrick that would make him like. If Taylor Made came out first, if he didn't drop Push Ups and he dropped Taylor Made first, I would have laughed at Drake.
Yeah,
I would have said, "What are you doing? Are you serious? This is not you, right?"
Right.
But yeah, like Taylor Made to me was strictly just trying to like stoke the fire.
Yeah, it's literally what he tried to pull the same move. Like Drake has a pattern.
Yeah,
to pull the same move that he pulled on Meek Mill with the back-to-back thing.
Yeah,
after a certain amount of time.
I said we ain't gonna touch on all these different things, but I do want to touch on the Meek Mill thing real quick.
Okay. No, did he?
How? Wow. Yo, pause that. Yo, what a remote. Yo, like, pause that. Drake literally should be 0-3 right now.
Oh, yeah. I 100% agree.
Meek Mill. When you think of the word, or not the word, but when you think of dropping the ball.
God damn, we can't do this stuff.
This nigga Meek dropped the ball so bad.
No, did he? Oh my God. Okay, we serious.
Meek, bro, fumbled the bag. Can I say that? Fumbled the bag.
I think we're safe.
Bro, you had information that if used correctly could have got Drake out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Meek is working on his album. What was it? Dreams worth money, dreams money, something. I don't know. Something like that. Got a feature from Drake. I think it's called Rico, the Rico track. You find out your boy Quentin Miller pretty much wrote that for Drake, right?
Right.
Pretty much. You take that information and you say, I'm going to go to Twitter. And I'm going to do more than just go to Twitter. I'm going to call Funkmaster Flex, the Funkmaster Flex show. And I'm going to give this nigga the record so he can play it on Hot 97. Bro, that was so dumb, bro. Why would you post it on Twitter? Bro, you know what Meek should have did? Meek should have shut his mouth, took that record, and devised the whole plan. He should have said, okay, I really don't like this nigga anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing songs with him because he the hot nigga and I'm trying to get hot. So I don't even like him anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this record and I'm going to make it a whole event. I'm going to just, every day, I'm going to put out a record where I'm saying something, but I ain't saying something. And then I'm going to just do a slow reveal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell y'all that I got something on this nigga. I ain't going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to be like, hey, Aubrey ain't who y'all say he is. He's the one. Bro, yeah. Meek is the one who had this. Mm-hmm. Meek is the first person who, maybe some other people in the industry knew.
Yeah.
But Meek
to be in a situation to actually use it.
Right. Meek was the one. Not Pusha T, not Kendrick Lamar, not Common. I don't count that.
Yeah.
But Meek had it. All he had to do was be patient and set it up the right way. Like if I had the record, like I said, I would be like, I would put out a song and be like, yo, I know these niggas' secrets, right? Mm-hmm. Not even say who. Just put out a song. Just make it real ominous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
then the next track would be like, hey, Drake, I know your secrets. I know what you did last summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And wait to see what Drake does. Don't even say nothing. Just wait to see what he do. And if he say something, bow, take this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You don't write your own raps. Right? And he had multiple ones. Meek had the one that Drake did for him. He had the reference tracks, a couple of the reference tracks for If You're Reading This It's Too Late.
Yep.
Bro, I would have just kept putting them joints out like, boom, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. And that there if Meek does that, there is no back-to-back. What are you back-to-backing? You can't back-to-back anything. Pause if I have to. You can't.
Right.
You can't drop that. Right? Meek put it out on Twitter, gave it to Flex, and put out the worst diss track I ever heard in my life. And then Drake put out Charged Up, and you ain't even say nothing.
Yeah, and when he did finally respond, it was
like, what is
we
this?
had already crowned the champion.
You dropped it. You dropped it. Drake is supposed to be 0-3. You're the blemish, Meek. You are the blemish because of your stupidity, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, if I found out that one of these niggas out here be talking crazy and I found out they had reference, boy, I'd become the Riddler, bro. But I'll get like, how should I end this rapper's career? Like, I would get real sinister. But he just ran out there and like, here you go, here you go, everybody.
Yeah.
And you gave him an opportunity to make us forget about that. And it happened. Now, for a lot of people, they said, no, I ain't forgetting. But
it didn't have that same impact.
Didn't have the same impact, man.
Should have had.
Is that a world tour or your girls tour? Meek, man, you. And then you doing songs with the nigga later on. And like, but anyways.
Yeah.
Where we leave off at, man? I had to get at Meek, man, for that, man. Like you messed up, bro.
We just did
So yeah, push-ups.
Tailor made.
Yep. Tailor made. And like I said, I felt like it was creative. I felt like it was whack. Right.
I
felt
that's what we was talking about, the back to back. Like he was trying to use the time.
Yeah. And I felt like if Kendrick didn't respond in time, well, I think Drake was going to do that anyway. I think if a certain amount of time had went past, Drake was going to drop Family Matters because he already had it. But Kendrick responds 17 days later with Euphoria. Mm-hmm. Now, our situation, what we were kind of going back and forth was, you was like, Kendrick got to respond now.
Yeah. Oh, so in my eyes, again, I was thinking of the 10 plus years of them going at it, and I'm like, you telling me you don't have something for this man already? Like, I know you do.
Yeah.
And I don't even know you like that.
Right. I think what I was kind of going off of was like, and this is what I said to you. I said, Kendrick is very intentional, bro.
Yeah.
Everything this man does has intention. His lyrics are so intentional that you can't expect him to react in this moment. Mm-hmm. I think you just wanted him at the time just to respond.
Yeah, I wanted bloodshed.
You just wanted just pull your gun and just shoot. But Kendrick he's not pulling out his gun and shooting. And then when you see what happened after, then it makes sense.
My one of my worries is that, with the fan base, I didn't want Drake fans, saying that basically, hey, Drake had won based off Kendrick not being able to write in time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And by him not having an official track out on a one-on-one type stuff against Drake, I'm like, I can't even score you until you get on the board.
Right.
I need you to put something out, and like soon before they get to talking and doing that.
Right.
So they'll get us out of here real quick on that.
Yeah, because you was thinking about Drake playing the internet games.
Yeah, that's exactly
which he was.
Yeah,
he was trying to play internet games. He was doing the memes, and he was doing some funny stuff on the internet. But in my mind, like I said, I'm like, I feel like I know how this is gonna go.
You did.
I said, you think Kendrick is just gonna? First of all, there were people saying that they didn't even think Kendrick would respond. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Nah.
Like this is the dude that's been like, this is the one who's really been waiting for this.
Right. Exactly.
Drake tried to get this man on a song. So for Drake, it probably was like over. Drake was like, we're done. No more disses. Let's do a song. And Kendrick is like, nigga, what? I'm about to take your head off. So that's where I was sitting, So yeah, like Push-Ups, I felt was really good. Mm-hmm. I still play Push-Ups. I like the song. Really dope song. But I felt like it was beatable.
Yeah.
Tailor Made, don't count it. I felt like it was just more so like, come on, Kendrick, come outside.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
We're waiting on you. And it was like, actually, Kendrick responded faster than you did, but 17 days.
Even though Tailor Made was, we don't count it for the most part. Kendrick talks about that song in reference to, Disrespect and Pac, like the most. Like he constantly brings that up.
Yeah. Now Drake knew what he was doing by using the Pac, because Kendrick has talked about that. He talked about how Tupac was like his, that's who he looked up to. Like, I think Kendrick even went as far as saying he had a dream where Tupac came to him in a dream and told him like, hey, you the next one. Like, come on, bro. Drake know that. Mm-hmm. So Drake is like, I'm gonna use your idol, the person that you look up to the most, to try to get you to come outside. But that doesn't work to me because it's not Tupac.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. So, yeah. So like I said, Push-Up's great. Tailor Made, don't count it. And then eventually we get Euphoria. Initial thoughts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can finally put you on the board so I can defend you.
Now, hold on though. We talked.
Yeah.
Initially, you said Euphoria was.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't enough.
I was looking for the final kill. I wanted bloodshed, and in that one,
Jalil.
Well, hold on. I wanted bloodshed in the sense of what came to be Not Like Us.
Jalil.
Mm-hmm.
Did you okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Initially, when you heard Euphoria,
mm-hmm.
did you feel like it was enough?
No, I felt it was more of a warning.
When you listen to Euphoria now, how do you feel?
It's a lot better.
That's what Euphoria did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I even felt the same way a little bit. Like, not as much as you, but I felt the same way. Like, okay, he's getting in the groove. But when I go back and listen to it now, even after that, even like a week after,
mm-hmm.
and I really started like breaking it down, and it started like some of the things he was saying started hitting me.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh my goodness gracious, this is worse than I thought."
Yeah, but that's in hindsight because we got the information.
Was in hindsight, but in hindsight, I'm saying in hindsight, that track is.
Yeah, but
Euphoria
unless you get the information that
nasty.
We got, I was like, oh, unless you get the information, that just coming out as is like I'm warning you, and I'm like, why are we still warning?
I'm super
put the business out. Put it out.
Watching silence. Your favorite actor now wants news. Like, bro,
I'm like, stop flashing the gun, bro. Shoot him.
Yeah. I think that was to me, like, let's kind of like do it in like boxing.
Okay.
Push-ups to me, or like that is a nice jab, right? Nice jab.
Like that was a counter jab to
right to
first person.
Yeah, first person shooter. Counter jab. I'll give you that. I don't know if that's an actual. It just sounds right. It sounds good. Counter jab. Push-ups was a solid jab as well.
Yeah.
Solid jab. Like, okay, yeah. Good one. Taylor Made to me was like Drake in the corner. Like when the bell rings and they go in the corner, and that's Drake just kind of going like, hey, yeah, nigga, yeah. It's not a punch. It's just him in his corner looking at Kendrick like, yeah, nigga, I got you. What's up? What you gonna do? Right? That's all that is. So I don't even count that.
Okay.
They don't even go on the scoreboard. Euphoria is like a jab to me. It's like a jab in an overhand right.
I'll say it is more like a headbutt in the middle there.
Nah, not a headbutt.
You're liable to get disqualified for that, but we're gonna let you slide on that. They're gonna take that out, but you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be throwing hands.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna give it headbutt. I'll tell you what's headbutt later.
Okay.
But I feel like it was a jab and an overhand right. Like it was like, okay, I'm coming to fight. Right? I'm not gonna jab you all night long. Right? That was Euphoria to me. Like, just some of the stuff he was saying in that, man, like, bro, you make music. Listen, I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. I could double down on that because you don't know what that means. You kind of like building a case because you know what they say on the internet about Drake.
Right.
So you like, oh, okay, I see what Kendrick is doing. But just like so much, it was so much in that. It's just so much. Drake push-ups kind of reiterated the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
he just said it differently. You got a crazy contract with Top, and he take all your money, and you're small. Kendrick says so much in Euphoria. He talked about Drake's contract. Hey, you want to talk about contract? He talked about the fact that he's a manipulator. Like he talked about his like parenting skills. Right? He talked about it's so much. He talked about that Canada. It ain't like that over here. Like he hit on so much in that it's like, I think initially when you hear it, it's hard to like break down and decipher all of it at once.
Yeah.
It's not a thing when you hear that one time and you go, yeah, that's this. No, you got to listen to Euphoria multiple times to really get the impact of it.
And then later as the beef goes on, you really see the examples now.
Yeah.
It's like, now I get full circle of what this song was.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what Euphoria kind of represented to me. It was like overhand right, he letting you know I'm coming to play. Even giving Drake the option to not take it there.
Yeah. He hit him, is like, dang, why does this hurt so much?
Right. Like, hey.
That's a little liver shots. Like, okay.
This could be a friendly fade if you wanted to. Right? Just don't go there. Cause if you go there, I'ma go there, and you don't wanna be on the receiving end of this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. Then we get so Euphoria dropped 17 days later. How long did it take Family Matters to drop? You remember?
Not offhand, no.
No, I don't remember offhand.
Yeah.
But Family Matters drops,
right?
I think it was not too long after Euphoria. I think it might have been like maybe a couple
shorter.
days or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Y'all can let us know. Remind us when that dropped, right, like after Euphoria. But Family Matters. How you feel about that?
Family Matters, man. That was
actually he did a he. I didn't even know it until after I heard Family Matters first, and then I realized before he dropped Family Matters, he did like a short verse to Buried Alive.
Yeah.
He put it on Instagram. I didn't even know that, and that was just like he was basically just setting it up like I'm about to drop this other record. But he dropped Family Matters, and you saying how you felt?
I liked it. I felt it was a better version of what he was trying to do for TaylorMade.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, you ain't really telling us too much something new. I think that's when he ends up bringing up the whole Day Free thing.
Yeah, Day Free.
Yeah, I'm like
bringing up his Kendra's fiance.
Yeah, it was catchy. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was definitely.
Listen, bro. Family Matters is a knockout for anybody else.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else gets the wrath of Family Matters is done. They're done.
Did I say TaylorMade? I meant push-ups. It was a better version of push-ups.
Oh, better version. Yeah. Way better version of push-ups.
That's what we expected.
The multiple beat switches, like Drake was flown.
Yeah, he addressed everybody again. But
he used the second part to address everybody.
Yeah.
The first and the third part was strictly for Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that song was like 6-7 minutes long.
Yeah,
bro. Family Matters Family Matters made me nervous. Right? We Kendrick fans. We ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Family Matters made me nervous. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm still in the mindset of like, okay, Kendrick he obviously has a plan, but
before you say that,
yeah.
What was the scorecard?
The score for me
before Family Matters.
Before Family Matters, I had Kendrick up 1.
Okay, I had him. It was 1-1.
You had him 1. You had it 1-1.
Yeah.
How you have it 1-1? What are you counting for Drake?
The fact that he was able to put out the 2 tracks.
I was
playing the time game.
I'll give you that. I ain't gonna argue with that. I'm not giving, because I think push-ups is like, I mean, first person shooter like that, those are just kind of like,
yeah, that's before
preliminaries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think push-ups is the official start of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't count TaylorMade. So for me, it's push-ups versus Euphoria, and I got Euphoria.
Yeah.
So I got Kendrick 1 up.
Okay. I see what
you know. But when I heard Family Matters, boy, I was like, this is a monster, bro. Kendrick told that man, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. The first word that nigga said was nigga. And he said it like, nigga, he said like, boy, I'm gonna say what I wanted, bro. Drake, man, anybody else, bro, anybody else is finito.
Yeah,
it's finito after Family Matters. Family Matters is a top tier classic diss. We not gonna like play with Drake. We not finna play with, bro. I knew Drake could. I knew he already had it because of how he released it. He had a video to it. The video was so iconic, bro. Taking a van and smashing it.
I was like, ain't that gonna get Maverick City van? Bro, I don't even know the name of that actual van anymore.
I think it was like a Dodge Caravan or something.
Bro,
I think Drake didn't have the actual, like, it was like, it was similar, but that's not the point. The point is he smashed the van and then went to the new Ho King spot and then went to Neverland. Like, bro, that's crazy. He was ready. He was like, I Kendrick, I got something for you. I don't think you. And I think it hit. I think that one hit Kendrick. But this is what made Kendrick so great. Oh, I'm actually tripping. We totally forgot 616 in LA. That's the part that We totally forgot to mention 616 in LA.
Damn.
How did we forget that, bro? So yeah, Kendrick drops Euphoria, and not too long after that, he dropped 616 in LA.
Mm-hmm.
616 in LA. If I'm Drake and I hear that, I go back and I revise some things. I change some things around a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
I go back to the, not completely back to the drawing board, but I look at the drawing board and I erase some stuff and add some stuff.
Wait a minute. We're gonna pause it. Dang, what is the order of it now? Now I'm confused.
Yeah, so it's Push-Ups first.
Right.
Taylor Made, Euphoria, 616 in LA.
So he dropped back to back?
Yes.
I thought that was after Family Matters.
Nope. Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. 616 in LA. He dropped back to back. And then he's, 616 in LA, he talks about he talks about right. This nigga got a mole. This nigga Kendrick on some espionage. I don't know if that word
don't
fit.
Trust you. The other three don't. Trying to take you out of it. Like, I was like, oh boy, how you know
that was different.
Me?
That was different. That one made me go. And we ain't finna get into all of the cover art. I ain't talking about all that. That's a whole nother thing in itself that I don't really care too much about. But yeah, 616 in LA was like, that made me go like, what's about to happen? That's what that made me do. What's about to happen? Because I've never heard, even when it starts, it doesn't sound like a diss record.
No, not at all.
Right? He's rapping, bro. This nigga Kendrick in that first part of 616 in LA, bro. This nigga asks God for permission to kill this nigga. He asks God for God. He asking him like, I know this is gonna cost me. Just give me, just let me just get rid of this nigga. Like, that just lets you know where his mind is.
Yeah, that's what evened it up for me.
No,
that's what put
working
put
for me. Yeah, Kendrick was up.
Yeah,
I still got it 1-0 because Drake put out 2, Kendrick put out 2.
Yeah.
I'm not counting Taylor Made, so I'm technically not counting 616 either.
Okay.
Right? I'm technically not counting it. Because like I can't put Euphoria in 616 in LA versus Push-Ups.
Yeah.
I can't, that's just unfair.
Right.
So I'm taking 616 in LA out. I'm considering what he said. I'm just taking it out as far as scoring.
Right.
So it's still just 1 to me. Can't believe we skipped over that, but
yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that's my bad too. Boy, it was so much. It was hard to keep up. It literally was tough to keep up with this.
Yeah.
So
we was there was rumors, with the whole question of how fast Kendrick could write and all that, and I was like, hold on now.
Oh, he answered those.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy.
Bro. I think my man DJ Head or somebody from the West Coast that said that's all he do is spend time with his family and write raps. That's all he do. He don't do nothing else. So yeah, he's ready. But like I said, Kendrick won up. But Family Matters definitely like made me go, this is the Drake.
Yeah.
Even though he had it already prepared, it still was like,
he was lucky he had that prepared. It was like, because we thought it was over after 616.
And I didn't know. I was like, when I'm hearing it, because Drake is not gonna, he's not gonna write a record like Euphoria.
Right.
It ain't gonna take you time to understand what Drake is saying. Mm-hmm. Like you're gonna get it right away. And anybody, like I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. Bro, that was hilarious, bro. But he had some hard hitting stuff in that, man. Like he said, this man is a wife beater.
If what do you say?
Your right hand man is the father. Your son
is your. Dang, I can't remember how he said it, but that was cool. He's talking about the day free stuff.
Yeah, like, yeah, bro. It was. Whew, that was a tough one, but this shows you who Kendrick is, bro. I think I called you, and I was like, "Yo, did you hear the Drake Family Matters?" In the midst of us on the phone talking about Family Matters, I'm looking at my phone, and I think I said to you, "Bro, Kendrick just dropped again." He just dropped again. Like in the midst of the bro, Drake had just I think Meet the Grams dropped like 30 minutes or something after.
Yep. He dropped it 30. That he took the wind out of that cell, and I said,
real quick, these niggas got the best internet connection you know how long it take me to upload stuff. It might take a good listen, but yeah, man. Meet the Grams. Alchemist on the beat. Meet the Grams made me like, all right, what we doing? What we doing? Is this a battle? What is this now? This is creepy. Meet the Grams is creepy. Meet the Grams could have been the opening theme song of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Like literally,
he changed the whole mood. It was like we was, I was really, really trying to keep it PG.
That's look, man. Drop a 50 bag for the mom in a spot. Drop a 29 for the thought. I was really, really trying to keep it fit. Like I love that song. I love Family Matters, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I'm dancing to it. I'm like, yo, this song is hard, bro. And it's like just he getting at him right now.
Yeah.
But Kendrick changed the whole mood, bro. That piano, bro. That bro, Alchemist made that beat in a dungeon, surrounded by spider cobwebs and dead bodies. Like, bro, like,
man,
I never heard nothing like that before. This man proceeded to not rap directly at Drake, but say, I'm gonna talk, not even rap. I'm just gonna talk to your family. I'm gonna talk to your son, dear Adonis. Like,
it's like entertainers, they perform for the crowd. Yeah. And that song, it was like everything went black around him and Drake. And he's like, no, it's just me and you right here.
Sheesh, bro.
He just went at him. I was like, God.
Don't never let a nigga piss on your legs, son. A lot of y'all don't even know why he said that. If you don't know why Kendrick said don't let a nigga piss on your leg, son, shut up. Don't talk. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say about this.
That's a lot of violations that Drake has been a part of.
Bro,
that
he gets violated, bro. And how is he still that guy?
Yes. It's like, we ain't forget.
We ain't forget when T.I. man pissed on your leg in a movie theater. Cause he didn't, I don't know why. I don't even know why he did that. And T.I. just, you think T.I. just gonna lie about that? Like T.I. got time to just sit up and just make stories about Drake being peed on by his friend.
I mean, Drake didn't deny it either. So it was like, come on now.
Bro. He talked to Adonis like he was like Drake's uncle. Like just trying to like help him out. Like, I see your father. Like, let me give you some real game.
Yeah.
Then proceeded to talk to this man's father. Said, he owe you, man. He owe you. You the one that you gave him validation. You make him look black to us. This gonna sound like we really coming at Drake. We are we are giving credit where credit is due as far as diss records, man.
Yeah, like this is all a part of the game. This is what happens.
Then he starts talking to this man's mother. Dear Sandra, your son is a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die.
Man.
Him and Weinstein should get effed up in a cell for the rest of their life.
He took it there, man.
Took it there. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect Kendrick to take it there. I knew he was gonna touch on the,
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna do that, but not with that much. Not with that much disdain.
Yeah.
I think niggas like him should die.
I mean, previously you already told him,
And look,
he hate everything about him.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Like, I don't even want to touch on whether or not we believe these things.
Right.
That's not the point. We just here to talk about.
Because in a rap battle, it's not about.
It's not about the truth.
Yeah, it's about what sticks.
Right. Ice Cube said Jerry Heller was literally raping NWA. Right? He said they were literally getting raped. We know that didn't happen, but it's like what he was saying was like, oh, that hits. Yeah, man. And then like the whole verse about him having a daughter. Like that.
Yeah.
I will talk about believability. I don't believe that at all. But it's not even the fact of whether or not it's real. It's just the fact how Kendrick paints that picture.
Mm-hmm.
He paints the picture of this is who this man is. He's a manipulator. He's a liar. He's a user. He's nasty. He's the type of person that we like say, yo, man, get that nigga away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's putting that into your mind through this record, that's making you look at Drake like lesser than.
Right.
Not even like, is Drake really like that? I don't care. Like, I mean, if he is, that's weird, but that's past weird. Like, nigga, like right. Lock that nigga up. But I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about how is the picture being painted lyrically. And Kendrick is just painting like Drake is making a meme. Kendrick is painting the Sistine Chapel with your blood.
Yeah.
Sorry. Drake making us laugh. Drake making us drop a 50 bag for the mob. And
yep.
Kendrick is saying, come here. Let me talk to y'all. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get in a cell for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm.
What'd he say? He said something about over-sexualizing black women. And
yeah, he talked about his dad, talking about he should have been in his life and he understand why he ain't.
and then at the end, like the end is what really just brings it home. When he starts talking to Drake, and this man, you lied about you lied about your surgery. You lied about your religious views. And it's like I said, it's not even what he's saying. It's how he's saying it in the picture that he's painting. Bro, when he put that little, you lied. Like this nigga, he rapping like he like I don't know what. Like, you lied. You lied. You lied. Like, bro, that was creepy to me. I'm like, this dude Kendrick knows how to change the mood, and he made the mood dark, eerie. He made me look at Drake not differently, but Kendrick. Talk to that nigga, man. Let that nigga know what's going on. Like, in my mind, like, as a person listening to diss records.
Right.
Meet the Grams will forever go down in history as one of the greatest diss records. Not for the content, but for how it was created. Simply put.
Yeah, it was like
it sucked the air out the room. Pause.
Yeah. Cause it was like
it sounded like a funeral.
Yeah. It really did.
Sheesh, man. Sheesh.
Like I was thinking like, dang, Drake, like, how do you respond to that?
How do you respond?
Like, you got some allegations on your hands, dog. Like, you gotta, bruh, you gotta respond to this,
bro.
And then, bro, internet went crazy. They started pulling up all this other stuff. I was like,
no, they had been pulling up that stuff, but it was like overkill at that point.
Yeah, I was like, God dang.
Yeah, bro. I just seen recently. This DJ was mixing a Drake song. And he said something about in the song. Drake said something about a girl being fine in high school. And then it goes into like Meet the Grams. It's like, oh my gosh, bro. You know what's funny, man? Me and my wife laugh about this. They said somebody on the internet said you could tell Drake is really not from our culture. Because if he was, he would know that we don't give a damn about domestic violence.
Bro, I told Shanice that. I was like, man, this man beats his wife, don't watch it, don't be with his kids and everything, and they having a whole marital thing. And they said, yeah, but you a pedophile.
We don't care about.
Like, you got a problem, dog. Niggas beat their wives every day.
I'm just.
But that pedophilia, man, get out of here.
Man, I smack my wife at least once a week, nigga. We don't mess with no kids.
You're crossing the line now. Get this man out.
Bro. That's sick, though. That's crazy. We ain't for no domestic violence. But it's just like, it's just one of those things, bro. It's like, it's just, yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's Kendrick. I want to touch on this too. A lot of people said that this was a no-win situation for Drake. False. It wasn't a no-win situation. I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't.
The battle in general.
The battle in general. They said what Kendrick was planning to say meant that it was no win for Drake. The whole pedophile stuff. I don't believe that. Number one, because Kendrick warned him. Hey, let's keep it a friendly fade. We ain't got to get personal. We could just. It could be a friendly competition. He said it on Meet the Gram. This was supposed to be an exhibition within the game.
Right.
But you messed up the moment you mentioned my family's name. Right? Bro. So that's one reason.
He keep doing that.
He keep doing that, bro. Drake got a habit, bro. Stop talking about
all three.
Listen, I'll just say this. I ain't gonna get too far into it. Drake comes off like a scumbag. I'll say this.
Which is ironic.
I'll just say this.
Okay.
It's a rap lyric. Got my heart broken by this woman named Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. If y'all don't understand that, go do your research. We ain't even gotta talk about it. Drake's scumbag, kind of in a lot of ways, and that's okay. I know scumbags. I shake these niggas' hands sometimes. I just stay at I keep them at bay. This is real.
Okay.
What was I saying before the scumbag thing?
No win battle. No win situation for Drake.
Yeah, no win situation, right. So number one, Kendrick warned him, so that's not true. And number two, Drake was not prepared for where Kendrick would take it. You already had not Euphoria, but you already had Family Matters.
Mm-hmm.
We heard it on. Hold on, let's just pull that back just a little bit. There we go. We heard it on Push Ups. You played the beginning of it. So you already had it. And you thought that was enough. You thought this is enough. If I put this out, this is the bomb that's going to destroy Kendrick, get him out of here. You just weren't prepared enough.
Right.
And that showed. Because what Kendrick did after that, you didn't take that into account. So when people say it was a no-win situation, no, that's not true. He just didn't prepare enough for Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a backup plan. Family Matters was supposed to be his knockout punch. Kendrick got hit by it. Kendrick got hit. He went down, but that nigga got up in about 2 seconds. And he said, meet the Grams.
He said, I ain't hear no bell.
Right? So we get Meet the Grams. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, might be over. I think Kendrick got this.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick said, I ain't done yet. Mustard on a beat, hope. Deep boat, any rap nigga here. Bro, listen here. He dropped Not Like Us right after.
Yep. That was the one. That was what I wanted from the beginning.
Bro. Not Like Us. Not Like Us, bro. Not Like Us has taken on a life of its own. Not Like Us is oh my God. I don't even know where to start with this record.
Hey man.
It's so West Coast that it has united LA gang culture. Like is Crips and Bloods and Pyrus and all this stuff who don't even like each other, who like, hey bro, I ain't got no smoke with you today. Because this song is too good and it really represents all of us. It's so catchy, bro.
Man.
I'm going to go as far as to say the West Coast has not had a song reach this level since California Love. What other song that is a traditional West Coast song has been this big since California Love? I thought about it. I was like, I can't think of anything. Like, this song has the world, not just the West Coast, not just the United States.
Right.
The world is singing this song. Bro, it's people in Japan right now singing Not Like Us. You ain't get what I just did there.
Yeah.
Because I'm big in Japan. You are big in Japan, but Not Like Us is bigger, nigga. Like, bro. And it's just so simple and straight to the point. And it's so catchy, bro. Bro, and
you got people dancing to your song. There's a funeral for somebody else.
Bro.
You won.
Not Like Us is a song about a rapper being a pedophile. And we're all singing to it. Kids are graduating, walking down the aisle saying, y'all didn't graduate. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
A moment. He captured. Yeah.
Bro, the lines. I say those lines for no reason. For no reason, bro. I could be in line at the grocery store and just for no reason, I'm just saying stuff from that song. I'ma send it up the pot. Like
one of the most West Coast sounds I've heard from Kendrick ever.
Kendrick, I don't think he's ever sounded that much West Coast like in his entire career. Mm-hmm. Kendrick knew what he was doing from the beginning of this. That's what I want people to understand. He knew what he was doing from the beginning. Kendrick knew what was going. I feel like this man knew what was going to happen when he dropped or when he showed up on Like That. He planned this whole thing out, bro.
God dang.
From beginning to end. And then went as far as saying, I got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, 8. So I could do this all day with you. And I think the reason why Kendrick was able to do this is one of the reasons that I, was saying to you on the phone was like, Kendrick is a writer. Drake is a writer too. But Kendrick has made a career off of writing these concepts and creating these ideas that nobody else is doing, and not just coming up with the idea, but executing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the stories on Good Kid, Mad City are amazing. Sing About Me. Like, we don't even got to talk about how great that song is. Lupe is at freaking MIT doing hip hop lessons and talking about Sing About Me.
Yep.
To Pimp a Butterfly, getting that audio from Pac, setting it up the way he did. That's art. Damn, it's an album that can be played backwards and forwards, and people are sitting here begging this man to tell us, like, what happens. I can't tell you that. Like, you think that this man is not gonna do the same thing in a battle? He's gonna do the exact same thing, and he did. Yeah. He had ideas that were executed so well that it was like Drake didn't have a chance. Yes, if y'all want to say it wasn't no win, yeah, it wasn't no win, because Drake don't think on this level. Drake is gonna get you to bob your head and laugh at some dope, from some funny lines or whatever, but he's not gonna have you going.
But in Drake's,
remember the Wee Bay meme?
Oh yeah.
That's what Kendrick got you doing.
But in Drake's defense, this is Kendrick's first like mainstream battle.
True.
And it's like, up until this point, it was all just subs or
right,
little diss tracks or whatever, but nothing to actually be in a legit battle.
Right.
And your first legit battle was Drake, and it's like, if I was Drake, I wouldn't expect you to do that either.
Right. But I'm just taking, me as a fan, I'm just taking into account what he does on a regular basis without battling. If he's doing this all the time without battling, what do you think he's going? In my mind, he's going to do the exact same thing in a battle. It's not going to be different because he's talking about you. He's now going to take all of that ability to create concepts and subject matter that just hits you differently in your brain, and he's just going to turn it into a direct diss to you. I just never saw him losing this. I just never seen it. Like I said, Family Matters came out, I was like, I don't know. But I didn't see him losing this. And he didn't lose. He won clearly, convincingly.
Yeah, like not like us was like, all right, Kendrick, hey, I think he's dead, dog. Like, get off him, dog. He's not getting up.
I almost don't even want to talk about the Heart Part 6.
I forgot about that.
I almost don't even want to talk about it.
I'm low key mad he did that, because now we ain't gonna get a Heart Part 6 for Kendrick.
Yeah, that was like, come on, bro, you doing that. Kendrick still might do it, but that's the thing. Kendrick still might find a way to do it.
Okay.
Where it's like, we forget about, I've already forgotten about the Heart Part 6. Like, come on, bro. The Heart Part 6 was like, basically like, I think I said this once before when we was talking about something. We was talking about, what were we talking about? Something in regards to like, when niggas start explaining themselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you lost.
The Heart Part 6 is not a diss. Nigga, that's an explanation. I don't do that to kids. If I was doing that to kids, I would have been arrested.
Come on, me?
Me? I'm too rich for that.
Come on, Crody. I can't do that.
Crody. You're cheesing, fam. Like, that's about the dumbest. Bro, imagine a nigga being on trial for pedophile, pedophilia.
Yeah.
And the lawyer is talking to him, and he says, "Did you do this to this young person?" Me? I could never do that. Too rich for that. If I did that, I would have been arrested a long time.
Yeah.
Sound dumb. And then you're giving the nigga credit. Man, that last song, that might have been something I could have danced to if you wasn't lying.
It's not meant for
Everything
you to dance, Jake.
bro, everything I'm saying is facts. You're lying. That's what little kids do. Mm-hmm. You're lying. I'm telling the truth. You're lying, bro. That nigga did the Running Man. He said, he got how many? Oh yeah, let's get up out of here, bro.
I think I'm gonna go on vacation.
He caught it. He said he was burnt out. Kendrick burnt out. He burnt the what? Burnt out. No, you're burnt out, nigga. You're the one that's burnt out. You can't do it no more. Kendrick is letting you know, I'm willing to go the distance with you. I'll do this all day with you. You can't do it with me. You're showing that. Heart Part 6 is a bow out. Mm-hmm. It's like, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm done. Me? Drake? What? I'm too rich for that. No, stop, bro. Hard Part 6 was pathetic. I'm sorry. It was pathetic, bro. It wasn't even close to like being like anything that was worthy of like, consideration.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, it was good rapping on there, but it was like
Hard Part 6 is like Drake got knocked out in the ring, and then like the ref counted 10 and he got up and was like,
Dog, it's over. It's over.
And then he said,
"Did I win?"
Literally. That's what I was gonna say. He looked up and said, "Did I win?" No, nigga, you lost, nigga. It's over. You're done though. You're dead. It's finished. He got the nerve to tell Kendrick at the end of it, "You dead. You dead." No, nigga, you're dead. You're dead, bro. You're dead. Oh, not like us, man. Mustard on a beat, ho, deep boat, any rap, nigga, he a free throw, man down, call it ambulance. Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross. He walked around like Tizo. What's up with Brian heard jabroni since The Rock said it. Call his nigga jabroni. Trying to see Compton. The industry can them all in their mama.
Come on, man.
It's too many options. I'm about to pass on this body. I'm John Stockton.
Bro, he really united everybody on that song. And it's like,
beat your ass out the Bible of God watching. Times you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the scope with it.
Hey, that's a real term now, bruh.
Certified boogeyman.
Leave that man alone, bruh.
Bro.
Leave that man alone.
Leave Kendrick alone. I think every rapper in the industry is like, I'm good. You got it, Kendrick. You the man.
Damn.
Man, Lupe better shut up. Nah, Kendrick wouldn't even battle Lupe, man.
I wouldn't want to see that.
I wouldn't either. Yeah. I wouldn't want to see that, but Lupe would lose.
No, hell no. Anyway, I will like, because we're not going to talk about it now. No.
Bro, Lupe's, no.
No, because Lupe's going to do what J. Cole should have did.
What's that?
Kept it strictly rapping.
Yeah, but
we're going to talk about that on the next episode.
We don't have to. We don't. Kendrick makes us think. Lupe makes us go, what? My brain. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, man.
Special shout out to Whitney for holding it down for all the West Side. She didn't say nothing.
She didn't say nothing.
She didn't do none of that.
Look,
and that's a big factor in this outcome.
Even if what Drake was saying was true, mm-hmm. She ain't gonna come out and say nothing.
She shouldn't.
Don't hold it down.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like this. This shows you how great Kendrick is. I hate the women because they confuse themselves with real women.
Yeah,
Whitney's a real woman.
point case.
She don't play these games. I could tell, like, not even to get like into like personal stuff, but I could tell Whitney's probably like, it's the father of my children. You think I'm a
exactly
like? I don't. This ain't even my world. I bet you. I feel like Whitney and Kendrick just like whenever they seen each other after this was like,
Come on,
boo. She probably was like, what's wrong with that nigga? They probably laughed about that. Like, this nigga serious. Like, Whitney's not from Hollywood, bro. She from Compton, just like him. Cause she biracial, like that means something. Her mama and daddy are from Compton too. I don't know that, but you know, I'm just saying, like, that's the difference. She doesn't like, no, that's just not Drake. No, that works with all these other niggas girls.
Mm-hmm. And he was trying hard to get at her, like he was DMing her, trying to get her to follow him, all that. So he's trying to get any type of information that he could on that situation.
Drake is pathetic when it comes to that. I love Drake as an artist. Look, Take Care is my favorite Drake album. Mm-hmm. I think Kendrick was capping too when he says you ain't had no classics. Yeah. Drake got Take Care as a classic to me.
Asterisk.
With an asterisk. I didn't know about The Weeknd. That was his music. Whatever. I don't care. It's still a classic. And Nothing Was the Same is a classic to me. That's the joint with the clouds. Yeah. I like Views. I don't think it's a classic. I think it's a really, really great album. But yeah, man, don't get it twisted. We like Drake. We like Drake for
not me.
All right, that's you. I'm speaking for myself. I like Drake. I like Drake for who he is. Right? I don't consider Drake. I don't put him in that rapper. I don't put him in the hip hop category.
Right.
Well, y'all seen Bay say so many skews. so many skews. Oh, this is a great mall.
Boy, he was dodging the heck out that question.
Man,
and answering at the same time.
Yeah. But that's how I look at Drake. I look at Drake like pop artist.
But that was the thing.
Who just happens to rap.
The whole thing was like, they made the big three or whatever.
Yeah.
But Kendrick was like, dude, you're not even a part of this. You're
right.
you're a pop artist.
Yeah.
This is hip hop. This is hip hop. Me and Cole at best.
Yeah.
Why you keep claiming you're number one here and you're not here?
You're not number one here. You're number one over there. You're number one amongst Taylor Swift. You're number one on the charts.
Yeah.
But we know what's behind that. When it comes to this hip hop thing, like he said it. I'm what the culture feeling. That's what I represent. I represent the culture. I represent the people. Mm-hmm. You represent yourself. And that's the difference between me and you. And that's why I'm able to bring all of these West Coast artists together, because I represent the culture. I represent the culture of hip hop. I represent the culture of West Coast hip hop. Like Kendrick really, this battle, Kendrick solidified himself as, listen, y'all can hate me for saying it. I don't care. Kendrick has solidified himself as really one of the greatest hip hop artists to ever do it. You can say what you want. He's one of nobody. Listen, bro. Who else can do this? Who else could bring the West Coast together like that? Nobody. Only Kendrick. Mm-hmm. Only Kendrick can do that. Snoop can't even do it. I hate to say it. Snoop can't do it, because the reason why Kendrick can do that is because he has the track record to make a call like that. If Kendrick is just some random West Coast artist, niggas don't care to show up for that. What? No.
Right.
Kendrick has the albums, he has the presence, like he's at the top of the hill, so he can make that call and get that to happen. Secondly, Kendrick doesn't Kendrick doesn't say that he's affiliated with any like street, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of like go into his history, see where he's from, what block, what gang occupies that block, who his friends are, whatever.
Right.
But he's never gonna come out and say, yeah, I'm a part of this. Right. So that he's not, like, if you understand like gang culture a little bit,
right,
especially from the West Coast point of view, like,
and he never put in the songs like that.
Right.
Like,
he never put in the songs.
He was banging and all that stuff.
Right. I mean, you can make a claim and say he's affiliated with this group.
Right.
But he's never come out and said that.
That's not how you move.
That's not how you move. Right. So even if he is, he's not going to paint that picture.
Mm-hmm.
So he has the ability to move throughout, that, and be in the midst of this group and this group and this group and this group, and say, look, let's all come together for this moment. The pop out was like, bro, that was a monumental moment. Nobody else could have done that. Yep. I mean, maybe like a Dr. Dre, but I think Dr. Dre is so far removed.
Yeah. We need a new.
We need somebody that's speaking for us right now.
Right.
Drake probably could have. I mean, Drake, please. Dr. Dre could have did it probably like early on in his career,
mm-hmm,
right? Because he had Snoop, he had all like, but now he couldn't do that.
Right.
They like, nah, bro, you Dre. Nah. You need somebody like Kendrick who's in the midst of it right now. And he's the leader. He's the leader of the pack. Snoop came out straight up, hey, you the king of the West.
Mm-hmm.
You had to give him that. You know what I'm saying? The game couldn't do that.
Nope.
Game, look, me and my cousin was on the phone, man.
Game wanted to so bad, too.
Bro. We both said, man, this nigga is just too disruptive. The game is too disruptive, bro. He always like, he just randomly calling people out. He got 20-minute Eminem disses for no reason. They didn't invite this nigga to the Super Bowl. Why he not getting invited to things? Like, there's a reason why.
He wasn't there at the pop out either, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he don't get invited to stuff. I mean, he did kind of pick sides in the battle. He did kind of pick the Drake side. He did do the 100 with Drake and bring Drake to Compton. Excuse me, but yeah, man, like only Kendrick could have done that, man. He's the new leader. He's the new leader.
Yep.
Not of just the West Coast, of hip hop. Of hip hop. I'm sorry. There's nobody in front. There's nobody in front of Kendrick right now. Drake was in front. J. Cole was itching up there,
mm-hmm,
and he had an opportunity to, but
yeah,
we know what happened with that. We ain't gotta talk about that, but it's K-Dot, man. It's K-Dot. He's the winner. He's the leader, and I'm just waiting on that video. I'm waiting on that Not Like Us video, bro.
Man,
like, bro, he performed Not Like Us 5 times, really 6.
Yeah,
he walked out on it.
And then one of them, he didn't even say the verse. Like everybody else said it.
That was funny though. He did the Drake Hotline Bling dance.
He did. He was doing that all the. But when you win a battle, especially a battle in that magnitude,
celebration, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get the victory lap.
Bro.
That's what you gotta do.
You got Crips and Bloods from the West Coast dancing on your gravesite.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate to make that moment about Drake because it's bigger than Drake.
Yeah.
But Drake is the catalyst for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think them niggas cared about I think a lot of them was up there like, yeah, we know what the song is, but we don't really care. This is one for the West.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's a slaughter if I ever seen one. It was a slaughter, bro. And I want to say this to Drake's fans. stop putting Drake in a position where y'all think he's gonna do something. If Drake puts out people on the internet are like, listen, man, are y'all special?
Hey, I mean,
they like, oh, Drake is putting out little pictures of things and movie clips, and I think he's gonna drop a diss.
Hey, to get a part 2? Hey,
no, that would, bro, you would look stupid.
He would.
You look stupid as stupid does. Drake would look dumb. You would look pathetic if he dissed Kendrick again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What Drake needs to do is Drake needs to just go away for about 6 months. Stop putting out.
He can't do that. He can't.
He can't. He will not. Arrogance, bro. It's arrogance. It's arrogance. Drake don't think he lost. Not just the fans. Drake don't think he lost. He arrogant. He's still online talking. Why are you talking? Why are you saying anything?
Why is Baca still around?
Why is Baca? Oh man, party at the party playing with his nose now. Baca gotta wear a case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Bro,
oh man,
this will go down as one of the greatest battles in history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's up there for real. I think it beats out Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
just for the caliber of music and how much we got.
Yeah,
Jay-Z and Nas, we only got what like maybe 3 or 4 tracks.
I say
tops
for like the exposure. Like
yeah,
if they because they didn't have like what we have now.
Yeah,
like,
they, right,
wise, so
right. They didn't have that. If they had that back then, oh boy.
Man,
but yeah, man, like Kendrick is that, bro. It's like that. It really is like that, and I think from here. So let me ask you that. What do you think happens from this point? What do you think Drake does next? What do you think Kendrick does next?
Drake should just sit back, relax, and just stay quiet because Kendrick has a project coming.
Yeah.
So
you think so?
Yeah, he definitely has a project coming.
Okay. I know. TDE has a project 20 year anniversary of their label. And I'm thinking there might be some stuff with Black Hippie. I'm thinking.
I hope so. Like I
heard. Don't know how true it is.
Okay.
Seen it on the internet because you can't trust everything you hear on the internet.
Right.
But they're saying Dre and Mustard are getting together to do the Not Like Us remix, and it's gonna have like TDE and other West Coast artists on it.
I want to hear it, but it's like, don't ruin the moment. You know what I mean?
I don't think that will ruin it. I think, bro, I said this to my wife. I'm like, I wish Not Like Us had a version where it wasn't a diss. I wish it didn't. I wish it, like, I really wish that song had a version where I could just listen to it as a song and not a diss. Because, like, I'm just, every time I hear it, I'm thinking about Drake. I don't want to think about, I want to listen to that record without thinking about Drake. And if it has a remix to it where other artists can get on and just do their thing and just do their West Coast thing.
I mean, if it's good, then yeah,
Yeah, if it's good, I want to hear it. Yeah. Because that the pop out got me kind of interested in some of these West Coast artists where I wasn't before.
Yeah. My wife again. She started looking at some people. I was like, man, you don't know that about. Like, what are you doing?
I looked up a few of them, man. It's a few of them, like the newer ones. Like, of course, like, the Roddy Riches and the YGs. Like, I already listened to their music, but like a couple of them, Kalen for real, he was dope. I like him.
I keep hearing it. I'm tired of hearing him, bro.
I like him. I like, bro. Who else, man?
For me, it was AZ Chike. Even though he was
he was dope too.
He was on Schoolboy's Q project.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, I've becoming a fan of the Blue Bucks Clan.
Yeah, Blue Bucks can. Yeah. I I've been on Jay Worthy.
Oh yeah.
Because he been doing stuff with the Alchemist.
Uh-huh.
And Larry June and all them. But
Yeah.
the Whoops.
Oh,
the Whoops is cold, bro.
They came over there like Wu-Tang.
Bro,
like,
look,
yo.
that's they the blood. I don't know if they bloods or not, but they got red rags.
Yeah.
They the the West Coast version of the Wu-Tang. Man. They all can rap and they all cold. Man. So yeah, man. Kendrick got us got the West Coast rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? Got us, Googling these artists and listening to their music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for me, man, like I think Drake is too arrogant to stop and just relax and just reflect. I think he still thinks he's the man, which he is, but you have to realize when you've lost. Right. You gotta realize when your chips are down. Drake is the type of nigga that be at the casino with $1 in his pocket, like, yeah, I'm about to win 10,000. Like, nah, nigga, you lost. Just go home, take your $1, use that $1 to get home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he needs to chill. I think he needs to allow his fans time to miss him, so that when he does release music, it's with fresh ears.
With performing, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
But with performing, how do you feel? Like, what's the next step with Drake? Like on the West Side, like he has to go there.
I don't think he has any problems on the West Coast. I think it's like if he does have problems, it's very specific. I think like the artists that are on that stage at the pop out, they don't care.
Okay, so you think he'll still get
some of them artists on that stage? If Drake said, "Hey, you want to feature that?" Be like, "Yeah." Yeah.
Okay, so
course.
you don't think it's to the point where it's
like
he'll be blackballed from over there?
Nah, I don't think it's to that point. I think like I said, they all just united with the fact that song is so West Coast. It ain't really about like if Kendrick had dropped that song without the diss, it would still go up like that.
Yeah.
The diss just amplifies it even more. But yeah, like that's what I feel like Drake should do. I feel like he should take some time away and then release some music once your fans have missed you, so that they can approach it fresh, with fresh ears and not really off the heels of this loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kendrick, people say like this might be a little pressure for him because he's coming off this win, and whatever he drops next has to be big. I say it's not really. I think what he does now is Kendrick starts to focus more so on the collaborative thing, because Kendrick doesn't really collab with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
And I think him doing the whole like pop out with a lot of the younger West Coast artists, it's almost like a segue into like, because he even said it. He said like, yeah, we representing what but we gotta look to the future as well. So I think he's definitely a part of the TDE 20-year anniversary thing.
Yeah.
And I think whatever he drops next is just gonna be like, I think it's gonna be super West Coast. I think it's gonna be like something for the culture for real. To like, I think it's gonna be almost like Damn, with just more of a West Coast feel.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, it could be wrong. You never know. Kendrick is very intentional, so I'm here. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. But yeah. I think that's it, bro.
Yeah, that's
I think we didn't yeah. Broke it down. You know what I'm saying? One last thing. You know who really banging set my nigga YG?
Oh my God.
A few weeks later. When it's smoke, don't ever mention my name.
Bro, they gotta stop sleeping on that dude, man. Like,
YG
he is nice.
I like YG.
Yeah.
I love YG. To me is like, he's almost like Schoolboy in a sense.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not what he says, how he says it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he told Drake, man, you weird nigga. He said, when it's smoke, don't mention my name. Drake just keep losing. Shout out to Drake though, man. I'm a fan of Drake. Whatever he drop, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna vibe with it. If I like it, I'm a like it, right? If it's good, whatever.
Nah, cause now these songs, he gotta be careful how you put things out, cause he got a little stain on that mug now.
No, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
He has to be careful. Drake gotta be careful how he put out music. But he still gotta listen. His fan base is they delusional. They will fight for that man to the end. It's people, bro. I'm gonna show you some. Bro, there's some people online, bro. Bro, they breaking down stuff that don't even need to be broken down. They talking about Kendrick. It's just sad. I'll just say that. It's just sad, bro. Like, just take the L, man. That's okay. Jay took the L. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
you still live to fight another day.
Right, you still live. You ain't dead.
Yeah.
You dead. Rap Nerds Podcast, man.
We back,
man. We had to come back and deliver this for y'all, man. I know some people out there been waiting on this, so we here, man. We here to stay too. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Signing out. Righteous MC.
Jalil Key.
That's it, man. Peace.